High School. My name is Gabby, and I want to thank you for having me here at your meeting and your gathering. I know the big theme is Fit for Life, and so they've asked me just to talk a little bit about my experience with trying to be fit for the life that I've lived so far. I grew up in the Virgin Islands, and I didn't play much competitive sports, and then I moved to Florida, oddly enough, in St. Petersburg, not too far away from you guys. When I was 15, I was a junior in high school. I was already 6'3", so you can imagine how interesting that was to be 15 and 6'3". I was actually 6 feet at 12. So I went to this school there, Keswick Christian, and they got me involved with sports, volleyball and basketball, a little bit of softball. I did very well. I had great coaches that were really helpful, and I ended up going to a blue chip camp for basketball because I had a great coach in high school. And after I went to that camp and I saw how tough the girls were, and those would be the girls I was going to play Division I ball with, I opted to play volleyball for my 4 years. And I went to Florida State, and I played under a woman named Cecile Renaud, who was a great mentor and a great influence on me. And I think because I started playing so late in my high school life, I was still so in love with the game, and then in college I was very excited. And after college I moved to Miami, Florida, and I hadn't played any beach volleyball yet, and I was 20 years old. And I played for about a year and a half, and a friend of mine said, "Oh, you should move to California and play professionally." And better for me that I didn't know better, I moved to California and ended up competing for many years in the 4-on-4 tour that we had. We had a men's tour and a women's tour, and it was mostly a lot of indoor Olympians because it was a good game for indoor players to play on the beach. And then for a few years I played 2-on-2. The last partner I had was a girl named Holly McPeak. And then I went on to start a family of my own and do other things. And what I took away from being involved with sports wasn't just the winning and losing, which we know is fun, and the winning and the losing is hard, but that's where we learn all our lessons, was the understanding of how important the discipline was, and also the gift of being healthy. Hopefully none of you have had injuries, but for example, I've had a long history of a knee injury, and having that injury has always made me appreciate my health and staying fit and being healthy, and not for the sake of just competing or being in sports, but for being healthy in life and for enjoying my life and having fun in my life. And so now I'm 43 and I'm still 6'3". Luckily I haven't started shrinking yet. I weigh about 175 pounds. Sometimes I'm 173 pounds. And the other side of my sports life and being fit is that it's taught me just to enjoy and appreciate who I am and to be the best person I can be. Because, listen, I'm never going to be a size 2 or a size 4 or a size 6 for that matter. And so that also helped me with embracing, well, who am I and how can I best be used? And I think maybe you experience that in your own lives when you do sports, where if you're good at one thing, it doesn't mean you have to be good at all things. And so that's another really important lesson, that being in athletics and being training and sort of getting in touch with my fitness life has really helped me, especially when you're a girl, I think, and at the ages that a lot of you are at right now, it can be a very challenging time. You know, that relationship that we have with our bodies, it can be tough. So that has also been really helpful. And I have 3 daughters of my own, and I don't force them to be fit, but my husband and I, Laird, is a professional surfer. We just try to show them through our lives that it's fun and important, and we hope that they take that into their own lives. And so my message to you today is I think athletics is very important for all the lessons that you learn. You learn teamwork, you learn discipline, you learn about how to deal with failure, with losing, and then going on from there. You learn how to achieve goals, you learn about working hard, all of these things. But really what I've learned through all these years, the thing I appreciate the most that I got from my sporting life was that I understood about how to take care of my body and how to stay healthy and how to stay fit, so that when I'm older, and to you guys I'm older right now, but even older than I am right now, I can still be strong and have fun and play and things like that, even though I am older and not competing any longer. So I wish all of you my very, very best, and I hope that you, most importantly, besides working hard, are having fun. Remember, it's really a great treat. It's a great honor if you have that ability that you can play sports. And if you're the best one on your team, I always say lucky you. Because sometimes you see somebody and they're the best one and they act like I'm the best one. But if you're the best one, or you get to even be on the team, you're really fortunate. So try to enjoy it, have fun, even on the days practice is tough and coach is yelling at you. And remember, beyond that, to take care of yourselves. I hope you guys have a great event tonight, and I'll see you. Aloha.